Um, Intonation, you mean? Tuning the violin? Best study to improve tuning? Tuning the violin? Anyway, tuning the violin is that you listen to double stop notes, which is fifth in a row. So for me, the exercise for the double stop really helped me to improve my intonation even now, because double stops really expose our out of tune very easy way, so ear can be trained. If double stop is too burden to start, then even some double stop, easy exercise double stop with open string, so those definitely help. Anyway, tuning, intonation, everything, that means we have to train our ear. Listening lots of good recordings and listen to the intonation, the good recordings. Eventually our ear remember right intonation. If you're not a perfect pitch, then eventually our ear will be trained. Just listen to recordings a lot. That's how I did. How important? That's not about more important or not. Must know. Hi, Yonakin. Who's Donis? Whoops. Uh-oh. Sorry. Hi Jose, happy Saturday. Glad to see you too. Good, happy weekend. Nice. Weekend is good to practice. Not just because time-wise, and also mind is very calm during weekend. No stress, no worries. So it's good to focus more on practicing during weekend, in my opinion. Good recommendation? What kind of, like, book or music piece? Jose? You leave in, hi Beatrice, you leave the index finger against it. That one, I really want to know specifically what's going on with your index finger. But thumb will be the one that stand the pressure by vibrato. Thumb. And yeah, thumb will be the one who support the finger pressures just as much as that finger pressed more than normal dropping finger when you do the vibrato. Get tense means, but of course this part, hand, palm, wrist should be relaxed, very open, roomy inside, no squeezing here, or this way squeezing or this way squeezing. Nice open, just when your hand is very relaxed, that shape, bring that shape, and then curvy fingers. But if hand is like tense this way or this way, then of course the more you try vibrato in this shape, you will get more tension. So basically, even the violin neck will be right here, placed in your hand. Basically, thumb will support as much as this finger down. Of course, your finger will not push that much, right? But when you move your finger joint, thumb will feel some some pressure. Very, very slight. You will feel it. This much. This much. Barely push. If finger push more, then thumb will be moved, right? Just this much. I hope this was giving you a better understanding of vibrato. Hi, Void. Oh, thank you for giving a reply. Oh, okay. Jose, violin. To be honest, I don't really have like specific brand of the violin. This is a little, classical violin is different from other like instrument, like electric instrument. Violin, I think you need to find a honest dealer or honest person who sell violin, and then or you can just reach out several dealers or violin seller, and suggest them your budget. Then they will let you try out some options they have, some violins they have within that budget. So you can try and then play on that violin and then choose whatever you like. To be honest, like intermediate, like there are some financial budget, but it's really up to your choice. There is not really like, oh, this is the intermediate violin, oh, this is beginner violin. Even though beginners use very expensive good violin, then that's for them. There is no level for violin quality. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, it doesn't really sound I'm helping, but like my friends, like great musicians, they use like some specific budget of the violin, of course expensive. But my violin, this is not violin, this is my friend's violin. But anyway, mine is compared to other professional musicians is not that expensive ever. But of course it's way more expensive than like factory made or very cheap student violin, of course. It's really up to you, Jose. Your financial budget. Yeah, it's really going on with budget. Well, I don't want to care about the money and financial stuff that much, but that's how it goes. Depends on the budget they give you the violins to try out. Hi, Leon. Of course, I like to sing, but I'm not a good singer. That's the reason I choose the violin. And my range, when I sing, my range of the pitch is not that high. So I really cannot sing well. But violin has a higher voice, way higher voice. So, and violin has very specific quality of the sound. So I love to play the violin because I can sing with violin, which I cannot sing with my voice. Of course I like singing, but I prefer violin. That's why I play the violin most of the time. What's my favorite violin piece to play? Well, these days I'm into Schumann so much, but I have to work on Sibelius Violin Concerto right now for my recital. So I'm working on those pieces. But in general, I really like Schumann at this point. There was the time that I was so into Brahms, but nowadays I love Schumann. Hi, Philip. That's a good tip, Boyd. That would definitely help for Jose to encourage for him to go out, find. Oh, what's that? Look at this, so cute. How did you get it? Ah, it's a honey. My husband just came back from a wedding gig and then they give this to him. So cute! Isn't it so cute? Look at this. Oh, I like that. It's so cute. And I love honey. I eat honey a lot. What's your favorite piece, Boyd? You are a violinist, right? Hi, Erica. No. Paganini is too hard. But some of them. And then Paganini is not my favorite, to be honest. I work on the piece when I have like strong attempting, appealing for me to work on, because practicing process is not always fun every day, right? So I really need to be into the music, the desire to work on. But Paganini is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like torturing myself. But it's cool. Very cool piece, I'm sure. But that's not my favorite. That's cool. It's really lucky to have a good teacher. Many students, many people are, having a hard time because of the relationship with teacher. Oh, Dvorak Romance, I know, it's a really good piece. Dvorak is beautiful, yes. Yeah, violin. Violin, classical music culture is very different from pop music. Well, just different. I like pop culture. Very instant, very intense, very attractive. But classical music is not that instant. Lots of and longer term commitments in it, and lots of study, lots of deep study for everyone, not only for artists. Also, audience to enjoy classical music, they have to be educated about classical music. So, very different. I don't say something is bad or good. It's just very different from pop culture. And sometimes I feel so frustrated because, wow, this like people in pop culture are so, get famous and they earn so much money and easier life financially. And classical music is very narrow and also very competitive somehow, and very just different ecosystem. But I love classical music culture like this. It seems like slow, but you cannot build up very quickly, but you don't lose it very quickly as well. Once you get it, you can go with it forever. But pop culture, of course, some arts live longer, like live forever, of course, but not relatively, I guess, less than classical music. Hi, Alien. Good to see you. Yeah, and then never know, like 100 years later, we don't really know how classical music goes, but well, Beethoven, Schumann, Brahms, they could expect that their music played like this, their music. Like this kind of music culture, classical music culture. Never know. But just interesting to see how two different cultures in this generation created and evolve through generation to generation. It's just very amazing to see. Hi, Bia. Pink Panther. Well, I know Pink Panther. And especially the music. Dun 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 bottom. Bum 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 bottom. I think in TV they just broadcast that show, so I watched it, but I don't really watched it so thoroughly. Is that fun, Pink Panther? I used to have the doll at home. I think my father's friend gave me as a gift, so I had that at home, but I don't know. I don't remember anymore. Where did it go? My mom threw it away? I don't even remember. Oh, yay! So is it gonna be the first lesson with teacher? Wow! Congratulations to have a violin teacher. That's actually you're brave. I know before we start to take a lesson, we kind of need a courage. Because of the stereotype of violin teacher, musician. Cool. When is your first lesson then? Oh, okay. So exciting. Violin is so beautiful to have in your hand. Thank you for sharing that. I feel excited as well. Hey, Paulo. I was expecting you're here once before I give your violin back to you. I know I've been working on Pinky Vibrato Trill. Hi, Shirley. Good to see you. Depends. But anyway, at the frog is a little bit tilted always. Bow hair look at my side, and then tip is kind of flat. Not always this way, but frog is of course naturally when my bow dangling in my finger. Then of course a little bit tilted, and then also of course for the texture a little bit I want softer texture quality. Then I didn't try intentionally to tilt the bow, but what I intended was less bow hair. If my bow hair the surface, the amount of the bow hair, fully, all that bow hair touch the string fully, then sounds strong, intense. And then if I just kind of hold up the bow and then less bow hair touch the string, then you can make the softer sound. Well, it's good. It's good enough. The violin itself react very nicely, so I appreciate it. Thank you, Paolo. Without you, I I'm just like doing nothing. I cannot practice like this. Thank you, Paolo. Whew. Let me check the time. Oh, I gotta go for the lesson right now in 2 minutes. So I have to say goodbye for now. Thank you, Paolo. You're so good friend. Thank you again for the violin. Hi, Juju. Lose staccato in short notes, only move the wrist? Or can the arm too? Depends. But I could say dynamics could affect. If it's the forte, short staccato, then I use arm. And if it's just a light, piano dynamics, then use finger and wrist. Make sense? All right, thank you so much, everyone. Always happy to chat with you. Happy Saturday, happy weekends. Thank you, Paolo. See you next week. Oh, Tchaikovsky killing me. I gotta practice for that too. All right, bye-bye.